Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet then please do. So today is Wednesday the 8th of July 2020, and as you know, the world is currently undergoing a pandemic. Generally speaking, Australia as a nation has done quite well. We have, at the time of doing this vlog, had unfortunately 106 deaths. So pretty much we went to lockdown in like late March. That was a pretty tough 180 kind of lockdown where we were essentially only allowed to go out for 4 different reasons, and after that we actually saw that, you know, the numbers were being suppressed quite well. We had maybe like 10 or 20 cases per day, and a lot of them came from like return travelers as well. So it was actually a really good initiative that did kind of lead us to, I guess, move forward in some ways. For Victoria itself as a state, we are currently back as a hotspot. So basically around 2.5 weeks ago, around 22nd of June, we did start to lift restrictions a bit, and it was because we had been doing really well, so we could kind of ease things a bit. But unfortunately, as we've seen in the past 2.5 weeks, we've actually ended up going really bad. And the worrying case is that a lot of these aren't return travelers. There is a small portion that are return travelers, but actually a lot of them are community transmissions right now. So in like the first week after restrictions were lifted, the case number was still quite low. Like it was around like maybe 17 to 20 or something a day. But after a week or so, you could actually see the numbers start to kind of rise. And last week, around like the end of June, we started to get numbers within like 60s, 70s, and we hit 108 cases in Victoria. This is just Victoria only on July the 4th, and on July the 6th we hit 127, and July the 7th, which was yesterday, we hit 191 cases. So that was Tuesday 7th of July yesterday, and as a result of that, at around like 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, they were announcing that we would be going back into stage 3 lockdowns effective tonight, midnight, so technically kind of Thursday. So what do stage 3 restrictions mean? Basically, it's something that we did back in end of March, so it essentially means that you have 4 reasons to kind of leave the house. One is if you have like essential work or study that you can't, you know, do from home. 2 is that if you have to go give care or like be a caregiver. 3 is for your daily exercise walk, and you can do that with like, I think, up to 1 person outside in an outside space. And then 4 is just basically to do your groceries for essential needs kind of thing. So this is quite restrictive because we saw towards like the later part of May and June restrictions be a bit more lifted, in the sense that we could gather in small we could gather with people and everything in houses, and as long as it was kind of a small space. And then 22nd of June was when we, you know, things like gyms started opening and you could kind of dine out for a bit. But now, because we're going back into stage 3 restrictions, basically like things like beauty parlors, places to get your eyelashes done, nail salons, everything has to go back into shutdown mode, and restaurants will no longer be allowed to have people sit in. You can only do takeaway kind of thing. So that is effective from tonight. So yeah, I was already planning to go to South Melbourne Market to get some groceries, but since I'm going to be out already, we kind of thought we might as well just kind of dine out before lockdown kind of kicks in. And I thought it would be nice to kind of take you guys and show you what Melbourne is like in July 2020. Just because, like, another thing, I know this sounds kind of sad, but they have also been mentioning it in the news, is the fact that like a lot of small businesses have been struggling, especially, I mean, everyone has been affected, definitely, but I think what really kind of hit me last time was a couple of weeks out, I was with a friend, we were walking around, she was just going to show me like the places where she likes to go visit and eat and everything, and we were looking for matcha lattes, and then we got to the place and then realized that, oh, actually this place had shut down. And, you know, they didn't really say on the shop front what had happened, whether or not it was because of like, you know, the pandemic and not being able to survive commercially and everything. But I think it just kind of also made us reflect like, oh, we really have to kind of appreciate, because we don't know how many of these businesses will be able to sustain themselves. So I guess, you know, ways that we can support them definitely is just by getting takeout and stuff like that. But it's kind of it's a bit of a sad thought that knowing that, like, you know, your favorite coffee shop or like bakery or stuff like that might not be around if they can't survive the next kind of thing. And that applies to like nail salons, lashes place, anything either. So yeah, so let's go see what Melbourne is like and enjoy the rest of the day before we kind of kick in lockdown, and definitely wearing a mask out just to kind of be preventative and everything. So we'll see how things go. So just finished brunch at Top Paddock, and it's really famous and definitely a must try if you come to Melbourne. Next time I can do a proper brunch review because I haven't been there for ages actually, but their hotcakes are really good, and that's what they're famous for. So anyways, now I'm at South Melbourne Market just picking up some like groceries and everything, and this place has become one of the like markets that I really love just to come get oysters and stuff, but they have a lot of good side streets like bakeries, pastries and everything like that. So I'm just going to show you a bit of South Melbourne Market, and next time we can do like a full review as well. So just got my bread from South Melbourne Bakery. I wanted to try the beetroot or the charcoal one, but they didn't end up having it, so I couldn't get it. But they were really nice because I told them that I was actually looking for the beetroot one, and she just said they didn't have the loaf anymore, so she gave me the 2 slices, so we can still have a taste of it at least. Right now I want to go to this bakery called Ostro Bakery. I've never been there before either, but I just want to check it out because they looks like they had great pastries as well. So head there and then head back to like the main market area, pick up a few more things, and we're making something special. Well, not really, but we're making something tonight. And now we are at my favorite shop. I love coming here for oysters. I just love coming here for oysters because they are so yummy. I don't know why. I don't specifically know if they're like better than Victoria Market, but I just love coming to South Melbourne Market for oysters. So finished up at South Melbourne Market. It was a very successful shop, and then we had a quick kind of drop by Messina just because we wanted to get ice cream. Messina and stuff will, like, restaurants and everything still will be open under the lockdown anyways, just that it will be limited to takeaway only. Messina is always kind of a good excuse to go, so it doesn't matter. And now I am at my friend's place because we wanted to do a paella night like for ages actually, like it's been a couple of weeks, but we never kind of really got around to doing it. So since today will probably be like the last time we can kind of see each other for the next 6 weeks, we thought we would kind of squeeze it in today. And tonight, the ingredients that I bought from South Melbourne Market, we will be using it for the paella tonight, and excited to just have our little Spanish night. So this is the beautiful dinner we have put together. Well, mainly not me, has. She is amazing at cooking. So here's like the octopus I got at the market. We have anchovies, we have zucchini and eggplant, fried potatoes, And then we have the beautiful Paola. She's such a Spanish cooking mama queen. So yeah, itadakimasu. Anyways, we've just finished dinner. Dinner was amazing. My friend was really, really good. Like, I didn't even imagine that she would whip up so many Spanish dishes, but she was quite talented, and that was really good for a Wednesday home-cooked meal. I really love the white anchovies and the octopus, so definitely next time if I'm at South Melbourne Market, definitely will get more. So right now it's 9:18 and we have just under 3 hours until lockdown officially starts. It is for the next 6 weeks, and unfortunately our state is the only one that is in this kind of lockdown. But obviously it's the thing that we need to play our part just to make sure that everything does get better. We have been really, really lucky as a nation so far. So hope you guys have enjoyed watching my vlog and coronavirus update for Australia in July 2020. I know it is a particularly tough time for everyone across the world, and definitely I think we're feeling a whole mixed bag of emotions, and you know, just feeling really weird about this kind of era that we're living in. But anyways, I think it's a good reflection to kind of just be grateful for the things that we have and like focus on how we can make the small things into positives. So hope you guys enjoyed watching today's vlog. It is just a couple of hours away before Victoria goes back into lockdown again, and it will be like that for the next 6 weeks or so, which will be tough, but I think we will definitely be able to get through it and find ways to kind of, you know, entertain ourselves and just kind of pull through. So yeah, anyways, if there is anything you guys would like to see more of, feel free to comment below. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And until next time, stay safe and see you guys. Bye.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet. Keep losing sleep while driving in